Today we're gonna be unboxing this guy as well as checking out this baby Indominus Rex. That's gonna be very cool to see. So this is a very strong hybrid dinosaur that makes noises and has some lights. I believe we can open this box from the bottom. Should be pretty easy. And now we have access to the bottom. And there we go. Now we can get this box out of the way. I really want to see this Indominus's effect in the dark. We saw that he glows earlier just from the box, but if we lower the light here, whoa, okay, so we can see the glow a lot better now in the dark. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Seems to be like a more blue color. That is very, very cool. So you can see inside of his body. The purpose of these colors is to help the Indominus camouflage, guys. So that is very cool. Just because of how strong this Indominus Rex is, we have a bunch of soldiers here. He's gonna eat all of these guys. There are so many. So these guys are pretty tough, but they stand no chance against the Indominus Rex. So it looks like this Indominus Rex can fit 2 people, but how about we try to fit this guy in? So it looks like we tested the Indominus Rex's limits. But now looking back at this guy, we have these cool spikes. I like the shine of them actually, and they're very rubbery as well. And then we have the standard spikes going all the way down too, and these ones are a bit sharper than these ones. We zoom in there, we can see this guy actually has a very tiny eye, but he does have these 3 patterns. I really like the brown inside there. And then going to his tail, it is very movable too, so he can swing his head back and forth using his tail. It's actually pretty rubbery at the end, so that is very cool. I did not expect him to be as big as a T-Rex, and when we compare them in size, they're actually very similar. In fact, this Indominus Rex was made using the DNA of a T-Rex, as well as some other dinosaurs, such as this Therizinosaurus. But I have noticed throughout this unboxing that he has 2 different roars. This is the first one, and maybe he can play the second one right now. There we go, and there might be a third one actually. Now basically the only part that we haven't checked out is this guy's legs and claws. If we take a deeper look at these feet, we can see really how large these nails are. They are very big. And his entire foot in general is about the size of my hand. These things can also turn all the way around. So the legs are pretty self-explanatory. They can kind of move any way you would like them to. Like, look at this. I don't think any of you have ever seen an Indominus Rex do this before. This is so weird. He's basically flipped entirely upside down. That is crazy. I am a big fan of all of his features, and he is pretty big as well. But as promised, let's also check out this smaller one here. This one is quite different than the bigger one as expected. So this guy's parts are pretty wiggly, such as his tail, his different legs, and his arms as well. He has this small lever on the back, and we can open his mouth using that. And he can also bite onto surfaces, such as my finger, or you know, like this Indominus Rex claw as well. Look at how cool that looks. But it is very interesting that the baby Indominus Rex has bigger eyes than the biggest one. As always, guys, let me know about your thoughts about these figures. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click this video right here for even more dinosaur content.